Today, we are going to be assembling the Bright Starts Ingenuity J28 model 3-in-1 high chair. Right? Be sure you subscribe to our channel. Alright, first thing you want to do is check the box to see if it has been damaged at all. Looks good. And then you want to take the stuff out of the box. Stuff out of the box. Woo! Probably want to be careful when you do all this. Alright, a bunch of stuff coming out of the box. Lots and lots of stuff. Let's see what else we got. Alright, so once you get the stuff out of the box, you want to check to see if anything has been damaged. Has this one been damaged? Doesn't look like it. This one? Nope. These, it doesn't look like it so far. What I like to do is generally put all the trash back into the box. That's why I just turn the AC. Some things you cannot do like that just yet. I personally like to read the manual first, but we're going to do this as we go this time. So, skip the warnings, skip the other languages I can't read, skip the other languages I can't read. Look at the overall layout of how this is supposed to go together. We're going to set it up like a high chair. Full-size high chair setup. Oh, this does not give you a lot of information. It just shows you pictures. So if you're really good with pictures, this would be ideal for you. Those look the exact same, so it looks like you could use either one of those for number 4. These do not have numbers on them, so it is hard to tell what is what. That's not cool. It looks like everything just snaps together. I don't see any parts that I actually have to like screw together to make this work. Oh, we don't know which is which, so. It's definitely got some differences going on. Although these two look exactly the same. Almost like identical. The only difference is that these have little notches in them, so you can only put them in a certain way. Like seriously, the directions on here are really confusing because it's all just pictures and there are no numbers. So here's a booster seat. This booster seat will come off, and then I'm not sure what this bottom part's for. I think like another kid can sit in it. Oh, I think that is the booster seat. That's what it is. It snaps back on, and then you pull that little button down at the bottom to release it from the booster chair. That is, looks like maybe 2 different types of booster chairs there. This part, and this is just the assembly part, you'll notice whenever I'm putting this in, should fold the thing up here. See, the bottom of the back of the chair needs to snap in right there. So once that snaps in, that just goes over that little knob there or whatever, and then pull the buckle up from underneath. The only place that the cover slides on is there at the back. And then you will also notice that there are a couple of slots there toward the top, and you can adjust these depending on the height of your child. That's pretty easy to do. Just kind of have to get accustomed to it. Now, these legs right here snap in. Whenever you snap them in, you want to be sure that that gray thing or those little holes are facing out. But I believe they can only go in one direction because, and also make sure that the it snaps all the way in and that little peg comes out through there. These pieces are pretty easy to install, but you'll see here in a minute that the other part, this part right here, is really difficult to install. In fact, I struggled with this thing, trying to figure out exactly how it went on. Again, there are no real instructions, just pictures, but the only way that it will fit together, I mean, it will only go together one way, so you just have to kind of do a trial and error test here. And of course, you know the little pegs, the little silver pegs, which I don't think I show in this video anywhere, but they have to actually pop out of the hole that's on the leg you're pushing it into, right there where I'm looking. So again, as you can see, this was a real struggle. I had to pull it out, push it back in, and the best way to do this is to kind of hold on to it, maybe put it up against something, and then just kind of push them in at the same time. Again, it's a real struggle to get at least the first one in. For me, it was. Then you flip that over, and then you'll do the same thing with the other wheels. So this one goes in a little bit easier, and yep, it's done. Easy. You'll also notice that, okay, this piece right here though, this is where I was telling you have to have the holes facing forward. It's real easy. You just slide that in. It just snaps right in there. I'm looking to make sure that it's in completely, and it is. In the high chair, it has, of course, the two handles on the side, but it also has this thing on the front, which you'll see in a moment, for a quick release where you can pull that high chair off with just one hand. I was trying to figure out how to bend the seat. The back of the seat reclines. I was trying to figure out how you do that. Right here, pulling this out, there you go. Now you see the booster seat on the left, and then I'm setting it back there. I cut this so that I can show you right there on the very back of the booster seat. There's like a little handle. It's at the top back of the not booster seat, top back of the high chair, or the backing. You just pull on that and you can raise it forward and back. It's a little loose. It'll feel a little rickety, but that's all right. It will be fine. And everything just seems a little loose with this particular high chair. Like the wheels don't spin all the way around whenever you're pushing it, and it's kind of strange. Again, that's why I'm checking right now. I'm like, man, this feels rickety. Why does it feel so rickety? But that's reclined position all the way back, and then there's the up position. Even in the up position, it almost seems like it's back a little bit. You take this out, then you have a chair for another kid. Thank you for joining us here at Maddie's Daddy. We hope that you enjoyed our video, and if you did, be sure you subscribe to our channel, like our video, and comment. We like to hear from you. We like to hear what we could do to improve our videos, and if you have any suggestions on what you would like reviewed or assembled, let us know, and we will try to do it. Right, Madeline? Right, Madeline?